have advanced one that happens. Well, you got right on the questions.
Let's look at me first, please. Over here first, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, and again 1, 2, 3, and one last time. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
It's a video. We're good.
Hi, I'm Jamie Levy, President and CEO of Generation Mining. I'm talking from Row 2700 at the conference convention center in Toronto for the PDAC conference. Thank you very much for allowing me to interview. Day one is almost complete, and it's been a very, very good turnout for day one. So looking forward to 3 more days of this conference. The sentiment so far has been quite positive. Seems to be lots of interest, and this is probably mostly a retail crowd today, being on a Sunday. So looking forward to the next couple of days, and thank you to Six for this opportunity to speak. And please stay tuned for Generation Mining, some news to come out, as we are the next critical metal project to be built in North America. It's our hope. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Hi, I'm Luke Alexander, President and CEO of Newcore Gold. Newcore Gold is a district-scale exploration project in Ghana. It is an advanced stage project. We put out a very robust PEA in 2021, and this week at PDAC, we've actually announced an updated resource as well, which significantly de-risks the project further. We've added indicated ounces for the first time ever. We've increased the overall size of the inferred resource, as well as we've added the first ever underground resource on the project. If we look at the greenstone hosted multi-million ounce deposits along trend from us, a lot of them where you see them grow in size and increase in grade is as you start to drill a bit deeper and get into the sulfides. The resource that we just put out here at PDAC, the average vertical depth of the pits is still only down to about 70 meters. So we've really outlined a heap leach project here at Enchi, but ultimately we see the upside coming from a lot of the sulfide material that we've started to deliver on the project. So district scale exploration in Ghana, which is a tier 1 jurisdiction to be operating in. We're very active on social media, as well as I'd encourage you to visit our website if you'd like to learn more about Newcore.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, Vice President of Exploration for Newcore Gold here at PDAC 2023. Newcore is an advanced exploration project in Ghana, the Enchi Gold project. We actually just released this morning an updated resource estimate. Had a number of significant advancements for the project. First ever indicated resource at over 700,000 ounces as well. We expanded the overall size of the resource. We've had a maiden underground resource at a higher grade, so that's plus 2 gram material. We got 135,000 ounces there, and this is all showing the district scale potential of the project that we have at Enchi. So we've been really busy over the last couple of years. We've drilled over 90,000 meters. We put out a PEA. This is the second resource update that we've done. We continue to be active on the project. We've got some additional drill results to go. We've got a lot of metallurgical work that we're doing, and that includes some metallurgical work on this higher grade material, this deeper material that we're now drilling below the oxidized horizon, and as well we're doing a number of other work on other targets, grassroots targets, doing trenching programs, expanding the anomalies there. So we'll have a good news flow in the coming months.
I'm Adrian Fleming. I'm the CEO of Gold Island Inc. We're a private company working in Newfoundland, and we're unashamedly doing grassroots exploration. You should be excited about Gold Island because grassroots has led to many significant discoveries around the world. We've been working for about 18 months. We started off with 7 projects, and our initial goal was to define which of those 7 were interesting and prospective and which ones weren't. So we've decided already that 4 of the projects aren't going to make it. We've got enough geochemistry and geological mapping and looking at the structure to know that they probably don't contain a gold deposit. We're focusing on 3 other projects. The most interesting one is called Hampton. It has a major structure running down the edge of the property. Of the 18,000 soil samples we collected, the best samples have come from that property. And then we did till sampling, sent the samples out to overburden drilling. They collect the gold grains. And so from 34 widely spaced samples, the only 2 that had gold grains and ones of the right shape that showed that the source is close were exactly coincident with the high grade soil samples. So we're going to go back when the field season starts in May, do prospecting, mapping, more geochemistry, drone magnetics, and that will lead us later this year or early 24 to be able to drill that target.
So I'm Mark Jarvis, CEO of Giga Metals. We've got a giant nickel deposit that we're developing in northern Tennessee. Our partner is Mitsubishi Corp. And our market cap is less than $30 million. So if you're an investor looking for exposure to nickel that's got a lot of leverage, this one's it. The fact that we've got Mitsubishi as a partner means that our chances of getting this thing built, this market thing, are very real. And if we get anywhere near that, I think we're going to see some improvement in the market health. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is James Atkinson. I'm CEO of Advanced United Holdings. I'm pretty excited to be here at the Prospectors again. This is my 50th year here, so I have a little bit of a history here. Well, I'm pretty excited also because this morning, we just put out a press release on our gold results from our property in Kirkland Lake. There's some very nice results, some high grade, 17 grams of gold. But the thing I'm really excited about that property is we've discovered a whole new kind of gold mineralization that wasn't known on that property before. And I think that gives us a tremendous target there. That gives us tremendous to put together some things which have some size. Of course, we also, confirmed the high-grade gold in the veins, and that's kind of what we expected. So that's the one that I'm excited about right now because that's what we put out this morning. Our other properties, of course, are we've had put out press releases in the past, and have some good results. And our base metal property has good copper, and we expect to be doing a lot of work on all of our other properties in the next year. That's just sort of the way it works in this business. So yeah, just excited to be here, along with probably 30,000 other people. But I think it's going to be a great. And I just love the optimism and the feeling that there is here. People are optimistic that things are going to happen. And I think things are going to happen for Advanced United also. So thank you.
My name is Spiros Kakos, and I'm the Vice President of Investor Relations for Century Lithium. It's a great time to take a look at Century Lithium right now. We are an advanced stage lithium company focused in Nevada. We're currently months away to be producing our feasibility study. After that, we'll have our plan of operations, commence permitting, and on our way towards production. So there's a lot of lithium companies all over the world, and there's a lot of lithium companies, especially in Nevada. But really, there's probably about 3 advanced stage projects in that state, and we are one of those 3. And taking a step back, recently you'll see that companies like Ioneer have received funding from the federal government of up to $700 million. Most recently, General Motors has invested over $630 million into Thacker Pass, and then we're next. Potentially, we could be the 3rd company that can get a strategic partner and a strategic investment of those sizes. So we're very excited over the near term and the potentiality of this project as we come closer to taking this project towards production.
Hi, my name is Denny. I'm the President and CEO of Highland Copper, and I'm here at PDAC. A great year great attendance, and fun to be here. For us, it's great timing as we just press release or set that forward for the various projects that we have. You may find that it was released yesterday. It describes how we're going to go about the development of our principal assets that contain about 10 billion pounds of copper in the ground. And we're set to proceeding with site activities starting this summer on Copperwood, while we will pursue the permits and the development of white pine, allowing us over 5 years to go from 0 ton of production to 70,000 ton of copper a year over 5 years. So follow the news. We're busy. We're having fun. We see you guys.
Hi, I'm Wes Hanson. I'm President and CEO of Thunder Gold. Thunder Gold owns the Tower Mountain Gold Project just outside of Thunder Bay, Ontario. It's within 50 kilometers of the city of Thunder Bay. It has year-round highway access, and it offers a tremendous opportunity for a large tonnage, low-grade gold deposit hosted in Canada that can be exploited rapidly and easily through additional exploration work. We're currently exploring on the property, completing our initial series of holes to demonstrate that upside potential, and we hope to have results in the next 6 weeks. Thanks. Have a great day.
My name's Eugene, and I'm with CoTec Holdings Corp. We're a brand new company listed on the TSX Venture Exchange, and we have a very senior board and management team. We are looking to invest in mining technologies that can produce green critical minerals rapidly. In doing so, we try to obtain the rights to apply these technologies to certain jurisdictions where we can then acquire applicable assets to generate cash flow. We are effectively a vehicle that provides investors with exposure to a rapidly growing business that is targeting to have multiple income streams. One example of one of these investments is we made an investment in Magneto, and so Magneto is a company that has the rights to a rare earth recycling technology that was developed by the University of Birmingham. And basically they are able to recycle the rare earths out of spent magnets from speakers, electronic motors, and other types of e-waste. And then I just want to add to that, which is otherwise very difficult to do. CoTec is looking to roll that business out in the U.S. On a joint venture basis, and we are planning to build plants across the U.S. where we will then recycle this e-waste and then produce the rare earths and subsequently sell those rare earths to generate cash flow. This will be critical to lessen the dependence of overseas rare earths, and will also significantly contribute to the circular economy. This is just one example of how CoTec is looking to invest and generate cash flow. We have made a couple of other investments as well, and we're looking to do many more. Some areas that we're looking at are in the metallurgical space, as well as green cement and graphene technology. Please visit our website and sign up for a newsletter to follow the CoTec story.
My name's David Terry. I'm a director of Golden Arrow Resources Corporation. We're focused on the San Pietro copper, gold, iron, cobalt property, which is in the IOCG belt in Chile. We're about 100 kilometers north of Copiapó, and we have this project that we acquired last year. We own it 100%. It's more than 18,000 hectares, and it's had 30,000 meters of drilling by past explorers, identifying 4 significant zones of iron oxide, copper, gold, cobalt mineralization. We have just started our first drill program, which is testing 5 of the targets on that property with a 2,500 meter program. And once we get the results from that back, we will be expanding, moving on to a 20,000 meter drill program. We're located between 2 projects owned by Capstone Copper. Their operating Manto Verde mine, and to the east, their development Santo Domingo project. So we're very well located in an area with great infrastructure. We've got a significant historical database of significant mineralization, and we're really excited about this project.
Hello,
my name's Rick Van Nieuwenhuizen, I'm the President and CEO of Contango ORE. I'm here at the PDAC in Toronto, where there's a lot of investor interest in the gold space right now. Our company in particular, we've been meeting with investors. I think they like the story because we're a near-term producer. We'll be in production by hopefully this time next year. We'll just be finalizing our debt financing package here hopefully later this week. We've got lots more news flow, our assays for our Lucky Shot drilling program. We'll have a resource out on Lucky Shot towards the end of the month, first initial resource there, and our feasibility study on the Mount Joe project. So it's got a full steam ahead on both of our projects, and it's a very exciting time, I think, to be invested in the gold space. And I think Contango gives you maximum leverage to the gold price. Our share count is very low. We're only 7.2 million shares. So when you think about how much gold you own per share and how much that gold is worth today at over $1,800 an ounce, you have very, very good leverage. So take a look at Contango ORE as an investment opportunity in the gold space. Thank you.
Hi, I'm John Black. I'm the CEO of Regulus Resources. We're a group that specializes in identifying large copper or copper gold deposits, capturing those, drilling them out, and ideally providing those to major mining companies that would like to develop such assets. We have an extremely exciting project called the Newcore Copper Gold Project in northern Peru, where we have a large resource already defined, and it's part of a district with an even larger deposit that continues from our ground onto the neighbors, where they're mining the oxide cap and essentially setting up a brownfield opportunity for the future development of a large copper gold sulfide. It's a fantastic moment in time for us to be having a copper project like this, because these type of projects are hard to find, they're scarce, and they'll be increasingly important as we move to a lower carbon future with a lot of use of electricity, and copper is what connects everything together for that purpose. So we're extremely pleased to be on a great project in a mining country in a brownfield situation. Take a look at us if you're interested in copper investment.
Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Kevin B. Heather. I'm the Chief Geological Officer for Aldebaran Resources. Many of you know me as the Rock Doctor, and we're here at the PDAC 2023. It's great to be back. It's a full show. Everybody's excited to be here, and we're excited to be here to talk about Aldebaran Resources. Excellent project that we have in Argentina. We've just released drill hole 223 that had over 1,200 meters of 0.48 copper equivalent, and we're really excited moving forward with the project, and we continue to drill, and we just hope that everybody sees what we're trying to do here. We're located in San Juan province in Argentina, a very pro-mining jurisdiction, and we're developing a district of porphyries, and this is really the world's hotspot for copper exploration right now. And this is all copper that the world needs for the green revolution, and we're contributing our part to trying to find the copper that we'll need for the future. And Altar project here in Argentina is really going to deliver. We already got a very large resource, and we're set to expand that resource significantly.
Hi, my name's Ewan Mason. I'm the CEO of Star Diamond Corp. We have the largest undeveloped diamond deposit in the world, and today we thought we'd bring you some of those diamonds from Saskatchewan so you can see for yourself. We have over 160,000 diamonds, of which very few are finished, but you can see from our display here that we have cut and mounted some of them. We're currently a 25% partner in this project with Rio Tinto PLC, and we're negotiating to get the other 75% back. Once we do that, we're going to finish a feasibility. We're going to take it to market to find some partners to help build this, and by partners I mean financial partners, local stakeholder partners, and governments. And then we're off to the races. In addition to all these lovely diamonds you can see here, we also have another diamond deposit in Alberta, the Buffalo Hills deposit, which we've recently had a look at and assessed. It also has the same type of high-value two-way diamonds. So we'll be reassessing that with our partner Cantera in the coming couple of months to decide where to go with that. But at this juncture, we're very comfortable with our diamond grade and basically ore reserve. We just need to move it forward to the feasibility stage. Once we've done that, we can and will build a mine.
Hi
there, I'm Kiboko Gold, President and CEO of Blue Sky Uranium. With Blue Sky Uranium, we are exploring in southern Argentina for not just a new uranium deposit that we have discovered there, but an entire new uranium vanadium district. We already have established a deposit just under 23 million pounds of uranium and 11.5 million pounds of vanadium. And we have an active drill program right now ongoing on surrounding 4 different targets. And our main objective here, of course, is to make additional uranium discoveries within the vicinity, such that we could conceivably have a single processing facility and operate and feed uranium from all around. We're at a very exciting stage in our properties, in our company's development, and as results come in, we're going to begin to see the value reflected in our stock, and and ultimately reward our shareholders.
I'm Brett McDonald, CEO of Fireweed Metals. I'm here at PDAC 2023. This has been an excellent conference for us. Good buzz, very crowded. Probably the best PDAC in quite some time. Going for other conferences is also one of the best ones in quite some time. So it feels like a company like us with such standout assets in the zinc and tungsten space that this is our opportunity to shine, and it might be the inflection point in the market that finally delivers more market relevance.
Hi, I'm Terry Ann Willicke with Barksdale Resources. We're here at PDAC this year. Busy with meetings with investors and prospective investors. It's been awesome. Barksdale Resources is a base metals company focused on the southern Arizona and northern Mexico regions. Our flagship is Sunnyside, right next to Sun 32's Taylor Hermosa. We're about to receive our drill permits there shortly, and we also do have our drill permits in hand at San Antonio. So we'll be drilling 2 projects this year actively. So there'll be consistent news flow for the next 12 months. So keep an eye on Barksdale, ticker symbol BRO on the venture, and BRKCF on the OTCQX.
Hi there, my name is Derek Iwanaka, Vice President of Investor Relations and Corporate Development here at BeMetals. I think this is probably my 17th or 18th PDAC. I think I just missed one during the COVID break, but otherwise I've been to this conference at least 17 or 18 times now. Pretty good audience here. Hopefully you get to see some footage of the audience and the traffic here, but it's pretty busy. We're seeing quite a number of investors, some existing investors, some new investors as well, a bunch of other peers, and of course a whole bunch of friends. So it's great to be here again.
Hi, I'm John Wilton, President and CEO of BeMetals. Again here presenting at the PDAC Conference 2023. We brought some drill core with us from our exciting gold exploration that we're doing in Japan. And this is sort of an example of that. Really well textured epithermal gold mineralization in core. These samples running close to 10 grams a ton gold. And, one of the big drivers of exploration in Japan is the existence of the Hishikari gold mine, which is commonly referred to as the world's highest grade gold mine, that produces anywhere between 30 and 40 grams a ton and has produced in excess of 9 million ounces.
Brian Scatterbrick with GFG Resources, coming from the PDAC. It's great to be back here, and after several year hiatus. Really busy first day. Loved the throughput from the crowd, and I think GFG's got some exciting things going on. High grade core here from Timmins, and we've got great traffic, booth traffic, and capacity spending. We just closed the financing, about $4 million in the bank, and this gets us primed for the next 18 to 24 months of drilling in Timmins. So lots of good results to come, and PDAC is an exciting place to be for this year. So come on down and meet GFG.
Hi, my name is David Christie. I'm the President and CEO of Orford Mining Corp. We are a gold and critical minerals explorer in Quebec. We are exploring for nickel and lithium and gold in the Nunavut region, and we are exploring for gold in the Abitibi. This week at our booth, we are showing core from our recent drilling efforts in Chatel, where we hit 4.1 grams over 14.6 meters. Really good-looking stuff. And we're also exploring this summer for lithium, gold, and nickel in the Nunavut region of Quebec. Thank you.
I'm here at PDAC, and there's quite a lot of people around, as you can see, which is great. A lot of booths and a lot going on. And I'd just like to say hi to any of our potential investors. Just a reminder, 20 million ounces of gold, 500 million ounces of silver in Durango, Mexico, one of the largest undeveloped gold and silver projects in the world. Great new technology that allows us to do it cheaper. $750 all-in sustaining costs, $360 million capital. So it's a project that we can finance, develop, deliver, and then expand. That's Chesapeake. Check it out. CKG on the TSXV. Thanks very much.
Hi, I'm Nico Kakis, President and CEO of Argentina Lithium. Argentina Lithium, we're exploring for lithium in the core of the lithium triangle, where most of the world's lithium comes from. And our group, we're leveraging on our group's management's 30 years of expertise in Argentina, and with 4 projects and 64,000 hectares of property, and an active drill program that we have going on now. I'm happy to say that we're discovering lithium, and we're on track to later on this year to announce our first lithium resource, and then to continue drilling on all our projects and be the next major lithium developer and explorer in Argentina. And beyond that, I'm also happy to say that we're fully funded, and we have enough funds to carry out all our exploration programs, and basically, you know, being in Argentina, the advantage that we have, of course, is our management team having a 30-year track record in that country. It gives us an unparalleled competitive advantage, and by leveraging that, we're bringing us to where we are right now, in that we're making lithium discoveries, and the value is being reflected into our stock price. I'm very forward to joining again in the next round, and hopefully much bigger lithium resource later on in the year.
Welcome to Regulus Gold's booth here at PDAC. My name's Justin Vanator, and I'm the Vice President Exploration for the company. I'm here with a number of my colleagues who are here helping show some of the new discovery and the background to the project that we have here in Guyana. So to start off with, we're, as I mentioned, we're in Guyana, so northern tip of South America. Our flagship project is called Kiboko West. It's a orogenic gold system hosted within iconoclastic sediments, heavily sheared and deformed zone, kind of wedged between 2 granitic bodies. This is basically a greenfields discovery. We started working on this in 2020, moving this from superficial geochem through to initial drill testing, trenching, drill testing, various types of sampling and mapping. And we're now in the middle of a very active drill program with 5 core rigs and a couple of RC rigs on the project, helping both define the resources that we have and also stepping out and defining new targets on the rest of the permit. So today we drilled about 2 kilometers of strike length of the system. We drilled down to, systematically down to about 575 meters, 600 meters. And we've even done a couple of test holes that are down 900 meters below surface, just to demonstrate the continuity of the system and how it really keeps going down at depth along the same shear zone. So we're very excited about the results so far. I mean, we published as much as we can about what we have and the gold grades. We are continuing drilling right now to try and put out a maiden resource estimate sometime by the middle of the year. And then after that, we'll be looking at how we move the project forward through various development stages and study stages towards the end of the year and into the next.
Hi,
I'm Eric Zluncher. I'm Chair and CEO of GR Silver. We're excited to be here. We have a really important catalyst coming up as we deliver a resource update for our Plomosas project in Sinaloa, Mexico. Put out resources for the Plomosas mine in August 21, and we put out resource for the San Marcial area in 2019. Since that time, we've drilled 22,750 meters in 261 holes. All of that new information is going into a resource update coming out in the next few weeks. Sorry we missed you here at the PDAC. PDAC so far is going very, very well. There's a lot of excitement going on, not just about the mining industry in general, but specifically for silver. Silver has a great opportunity to go for a run here with the precious metals side, but also with 15% of silver demand now going into solar panels. So if one believes in the decarbonization of energy, wants to have exposure, silver is a great place to be.
I'm Mike DeRose, President and CEO of Lavras Gold Corporation. Here at the 2023 PDAC conference here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It's the first live conference really since last June, but it's really the first live conference getting back from the pre-COVID days. Our focus is in southern Brazil. Our company is new. We went public in April last year. And basically, we have 1 million ounces of gold resources and 2 of 23 known gold showings. And we've announced 3 new discoveries since going public last April. So we're quite excited by that. We're really just trying to get the story out to the investment community. But, you know, we have 2 drills on site currently, 16,000 meter drilling program with more results to come in the near future. So if you're interested in our company, please look us up at www.lavrasgold.com. You can find us on Twitter and some of the other social media outlets as well. Thank you.
My name is Terry Grace. I'm Vice President of Exploration at White Gold Corp. Welcome to PDAC 2023. We're here at the White Gold booth. We've got some beautiful looking drill core here from our Betty Ford target, Mascon target, also from the Betty and Ryan Surprise as well. Those are the 2 projects we've been most active on over the last couple of years. We'll be back, as drilling at Betty again this year. We're putting out an initial mineral resource estimate on our Ryan Surprise probably within the next month or 2. So, we should have some exciting news flow over the next couple of months. Cam Norton is our exploration manager. He's here with me. We basically tell investors about our projects, about our drill core, and so on. So, anyway, that's it from me. Cam, I don't know if you want to say a few words.
Yeah, I guess hard to see the drill core, but I might as well show you a little bit. We have at Betty Ford, which is our recent discovery over the last couple of years. We've been drilling. Recent discovery, about 3.5 grams or 50 meters. Quite excited about it. So hopefully next year, go back, continue drilling, start looking for the source of the gold mineralization as well. So starting to drill a little bit deeper. We think there might be an intrusion at depth that's feeding the gold. So that's going to be part of our focus next year as well, moving forward. So lots of the targets to start looking at as well. This is just kind of the first of quite a few, but looking forward to another exciting field season ahead.
Yeah, stay tuned. Thanks.
Hi there, it's Anil Varach, Executive Vice President and Director of Steppe Gold. We are a gold and silver producer based out of Mongolia, traded on the main board of the Toronto Stock Exchange. Today we're here at PDAC. It's being well attended. Certainly we're seeing some more interest in the sector again, finally. And being a producer like us with doubling our production profile over the next 2 years, generating cash flow, yet still exploring and growing our asset base, we're certainly of interest. And we have a big contingent here from the government and business from Mongolia as well. So a very busy schedule over the next few days. We're very glad to be here and present our story as one of the only few companies that have built a mine in the last few years successfully and brought it online commercially and profitably. So very exciting. In a way, we're just getting started as a company, and we're always here to update our investors. So thanks for tuning in.
Hi,
Hi, Maxim. Thank you for having us here at Six Media. I wanted to share our story, of course, at PDAC 2023. We're seeing a lot of folks out on the floor, vastly busier than it was last year, so really exciting stuff from a resource perspective. For those of us that are new to the story, Ion Energy, as you know, is in the midst of a inferred resource calculation. We're currently drilling on site. Bailers go down into the ground and we start to put out some really exciting news flow that will allow us to re-rate from an equity perspective. But of course, lithium remains rather exciting, so great space to follow. Let's not forget Argentina Resources in the copper space. We're currently holders of various assets across Mongolia that are showing high promise. We'll be in the midst of a potential capital raise, of course. And what better time to do so or announce that than at PDAC 2023. So we're extremely happy to be here, and once again, thank you for your support.
I'm Jeremy Lake. I'm the president and CEO of Kiboko Gold, KIB on the TSX venture. I'm here today at the PDAC with Ivor Jones, Kiboko's VP Technical Services. Kiboko is a relatively new company. We recently did an IPO and are in the process of completing a verification drill program at our Harricana project just north of Beldor. Ivor, how many holes have we drilled so far?
69 holes.
69 holes. How many thousands of meters is that?
11,000.
11,000 meters. Wow. And how many assay results has the company reported so far?
7,000 so far.
No, I think we're only 3,000.
3,000.
And you've got more coming, you're saying?
Okay, but so there's so the 7,000 samples of we now have results for.
Okay, great. And are you doing any kind of a special work program right now, or is it like a re-assay program? How's that coming along?
Well, yeah, we have an issue with coarse gold. So what we're doing at the moment is we're doing a lot of evaluation, repeat assaying, duplicate assaying, just to understand our coarse gold situation. And our initial results indicate that is very definitely a case. So we've got currently 500 samples going through the assaying process, and we're going to expand that up to probably 1,000 to 2,000 samples.
That's great. We got lots of news coming. For those of you who aren't at PDAC, it's a great crowd today. It's well attended. Seeing lots of friends. We've been all morning holding court in the cafe, meeting with investors, old and new, and just heading now into the investor exchange, which looks grand. So looking to seeing you guys all real soon.
Good morning. My name is Ian Bliss. I'm President and CEO of Northern Field Resources. Northern Field Resources' flagship property is the Ruby Cellar project located on the Burren Peninsula of Newfoundland. It was originally discovered by a prospector about 10 years ago and has received no methodical exploration by a junior mining company prior to Northern Field's involvement. Ruby Cellar is being explored for epithermal type gold mineralization, copper porphyry. Copper porphyry and epithermal gold are really end members of the same system. But usually when you see gold on surface, the copper is too deep. But at Ruby Cellar, fortuitously for our shareholders, that copper porphyry system looks like something telescope on top of or next to the epithermal gold. So it's being explored for epithermal gold, and specifically the type of deposit we call alkaline-driven. That's very important because alkaline-driven epithermal gold systems tend to have both a very large tonnage and very high grade. Examples of alkaline-driven gold systems include Cripple Creek in Colorado, Porker in Papua New Guinea, and Emperor in Fiji. So at Ruby Cellar, the gold mineralization is hosted in a volcanic complex. We now see gold, 5 different showings over a 6-kilometer strike length, and a very distinct copper zone at the western end, up to 10.5% copper. The northern flank of the gold showing is very silver-rich and tellurium-rich, up to 1,365 ppm silver and 700 ppm tellurium. And obviously, tellurium is important because it's now deemed a critical metal in Canada, and you only really find tellurium as a byproduct of gold, silver, and occasionally copper mineralization in alkaline-driven systems. So our main focus right now is the conquest zone and the center portion of the property. It doesn't have as much silver as the northern flank, but as you can see, it's some very high gold values with up to 111 grams per ton. And more recently, we've been coming across a lot of visible gold. It's becoming quite common in the Conquest Zone, as you can see here. Some of this visible gold was actually found last month, the snow and through the mud, so that's a good indication of how much visible gold may be around. In the Conquest Zone, we have near continuous gold mineralization for a 700-meter strike length, and recently completed IPG physics suggests that may continue about 500 meters to the east, and you can also track it to the north about 1,000 meters, so perhaps more sporadic. So I'd say we have an epithermal gold, a total copper system here at the cellar. It's very fortuitous that we have the copper overprinted on the gold or brought up next to the gold. That provides a very rare and unique opportunity for our shareholders to be involved in an alkaline-driven epithermal gold system, as well as a potential copper porphyry, all on the same project. As far as we know, this is the first alkaline-driven gold system in Eastern Canada. So again, it provides quite a unique opportunity for our shareholders. The next phase of exploration will be trenching some of the IP targets, but we believe mineralization comes near the surface, and that will very shortly be followed by a drill program to test out the early structures that the IP has just made. So we believe that'll be a very significant catalyst for the advancement of the gold project.
Hi, I'm Sean Sampson. I'm President and CEO of EV Nickel Inc. My company has been up and running for a couple of years, and now our stock seems to just be getting started. It's an exciting time. We've just released a resource on a large-scale project just south of Timmins, Ontario. We announced over 1 billion tons of nickel ore at 0.25% nickel. It 2.4 million contained tons of nickel. It's enough nickel in the ground for roughly 37 million electric vehicle batteries. And on the Carlang, that's only 1/5 of the mineralization. We know it extends over 10 kilometers, and we drilled 1.4 kilometers of that. So we're really excited about the Carlang, our large scale. Today at the PDAC, we announced that we received a $500,000 investment for the province of Ontario through their Critical Minerals Innovation Fund. That's going to fund our research and development. We're in the lab researching bioleaching and carbon capture on our property. It's really exciting stuff. And then upcoming later this month, we have assays back on our high-grade drilling. The step-out drilling we've been doing on the W4 zone. That's on the southern part of our property. It's a really exciting thing where we have a historic resource. Last year, we discovered mineralization deeper on the W4, and now we're doing step-out drilling, all in anticipation of a resource later this year on the W4. So between the high-grade W4 and our second track, the Carlang, the large scale, for which we've announced one of the largest resources in the world, it's an exciting time to look at our company, and EV Nickel's having a great PDAC.
I'm Gareth Law, President of the Canada-Africa Chamber of Business. What a pleasure it is to be here on the convention floor of the world's largest mining gathering, PDAC 2023, and such a pleasure as an organization that's member-driven, accelerating trade between Canada and African markets, to work with companies and members like SIX, who are part of really driving the agenda that unlocks this incredible relationship that is the Canada-Africa axis, as many of us call it. At the Canada-Africa Chamber of Business, we're absolutely committed to ensuring that Canada stands as a partner of choice across the African continent. Every single industry, from mining through to various types of subcontracting, energy, real estate, we cover it all, and we've been delighted to be at the forefront of opportunities for businesses on both sides of the Atlantic. Of course, we welcome prime ministers, presidents, and leading CEOs, and it really is our members. It's the private sector that takes the risk, that drives innovation, and that delivers economic development and growth at a rate that is often applauded afterwards and seems inevitable, but really comes through hard work. So as a convening forum, as an organization committed to delivering on excellence in Canada and across the African continent, I invite you to join us. Sign up for membership. Benefits include things like media coverage, our relationship with SIX, the ability to reach audiences in person, on the ground, as well as virtually, and a host of other benefits. Most importantly, business development, idea sharing, and to be at the front foot of the opportunities. Really, it's a ringside seat to history when you look at the potential of the African continent. It's without dispute, and the role that Canada can play, I think, is beyond question. Bring these two together, and a new area in trade and investment is possible. So please come along and join the Canada-Africa Chamber of Business. We'd love to have you.